Late night, original artist, y'all. Write it out with late, write it out with late. Write it out with late, write it out with late. Late. Write it out with late, write it out. Word deep in thought, a lot on the mind. Write it out with late energy, one of a kind. Interrupts to unwind, it's therapeutic design. It can resonate with someone anytime is the time. Write it out with late night and the whole tribe with the vibe. Open platform space to let loose and unwind. And we pray that you stay at how I usually slay. Closing out line, one love, y'all always I shade. Write it out with late, write it out with late. Write it out with late, write it out with late night. Write it out with late, write it out with late. Write it out with late, write it out with late. Peace and light, my whole tribe with the vibe. The word is drive. And we have a lineup for you that y'all not gonna wanna miss. We have Allowing Me to Drive by Late Night, A Conversation with Insanity by Late Night, Navigating Internal Wounds, Sunshine, Drove to Win, Late Night, This Abyss, Desilu, A Driven Rush, Late Night.
You allow me to drive you, ride you, come and get right up inside you, tune you up, turn you on, drive you fast, it won't stretch you long, drive you, ride you, get all up inside you, start your gears, clutch it on, rev you up, won't do you wrong, we'll take it slow. Let me drive and take control. Don't speed up, just take it slow. You don't have to stop. Let's go. Let's go.
The electricity whirling beneath me, surrounding me, enticing me, provoking me, engulfing thee. She handles me as I handle her, the way she purrs, her engine, how it allures. Gentle as the vibration of my lips as they hum her favorite tune, dipping in and out, swerving in our own world, whirling through the pavement curls, my hand on her clutch, our grasp, soul's touch. We going forward and into the speed limits of romance and such. Orange bliss of no return, a first kiss of passion burn, being the first to risk as we drive with no concern but notice of how strong our spark can intense immense, driving her insane, driving her immaculately serene, driving her into my world, our very own fast and furious love scene. Adrenaline take off, figure eights, infinite race, our hearts escalating in pace like a horse-powered luxury race. Embrace the chase, the base that I place, climax of orgasmic pure taste, all in my face, foot to gas, hands on waist. She has the wheel both moist and stern, from the thrusting we place, victory laps done with grace, gold prize medals, sunshine beaming through skylines, horizons, our Lord breaths, and sweat of a fogged up window downpours, windshield wipers, body feel good aches, ease to brake, foot to pedal, disheveled, flowers blooming in the front seat of our devil. 16, you know what I mean? Jesus, take the wheel. I'm dying to live, love, no need for a shovel. I'm on a whole nother level. Connecting sparks, jump cable start, ignite the glide, splash pool water, customize, pimp my ride. I'll drive, silent mind, body revel. Lay you in the night to rise, cruise light, Neville. Stick shift off, automatic to manual slide. It's within this cozy drive we in each other confide, cause you allowed me to ride. Oh, I'ma drive, baby. Word. That's the shit I'm talking about right there. Rev you up, won't do you wrong.
Peace, y'all. It's been a grip. Word. I mean, I'm always saying that, right? Because there's always something taking place. You never know when it's going to happen. Then it happens and you're like, boom, here we go again. But for real, it's been a minute since I've been up on here doing the Ride It Out with y'all. And like I always say, I'm blessed to be here. I'm happy to be here. I love spending time with y'all. And I love sharing the poems that people send in to me and that I take time to write out myself to send to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the word is drive. The word is drive. And you could have used the word any way you felt fit. You know what I'm saying? It's still never too late because there's a comment box down there and you can put your poem in there anytime you feel. You know what I'm saying? You can always write it out. It's therapeutic, baby. With that being said, that song, like I like to call it songatry, right? Because it's like poetry with song, and at the end of the day, all of this is poetic anyway, right? So I mean, the songatry that you just heard was by me, Lay Night, original artist, and the songatry was titled, Allow Me to Drive. I decided to take that word and just run with it and see where I went, and I'm still driving with it, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm in the car, I'm like, hey. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't gonna love you, who else is? You know what I'm saying? For real, gotta love you first, always. Whew. Now that started us off with a good, smooth adrenaline into the next poem, which is called A Conversation with Insanity. Check it out. Conversation with Insanity by Late Night, original artist. Can I drive you? He asked. Precisely to where? To insanity, he responded, provokingly swift with a glance, long, mischievous, intensified stare. And in reply, I projected quite mellow to this grimace-type fellow, but with a pompous, proud flair. Well, geez, I don't know you. See, I've already been there. And I have a past to come and go whenever I may dare. But I fear once you've driven yourself to insanity, at any time it can reappear. A simple note or tune to a gray recorded pulse can send you driving yourself to the ones who speak in tongue, in ancient lingo, backwards, worded, and rhyme. Vomit letters quite garbage repulse, keep a talisman, or a bell, or a chime. Cause when driven to insanity, you feel as if you've lost your mind. But it's not hard to find if you should go that route. Although with a few they say, once you are driven insane, you can never come out. Not true, I'd stand firm to willingly share. It may seem roundabout. And if you drive backwards, that's how you will stay in a carousel drought, dried out and a prune to a raisin of the sun, I declare. Why would you want to leave? For insanity's always here. It's everywhere. Join us, taste our fruits we bear. Dig deep into the abyss of the truth to the papers we aggressively tear. Shred, torn, rip, distorted thoughts, or are they just fear? Let's frolic to the insane of the craziest hallucinating spirits Holy Ghost play with, the unseen pure as a baby. Can you see what I see, or are you insane? Do you walk sideways, crooked upright, downwards with a limp or a cane? How do you escape what's inside you as your body dies? Your soul forever on an insanity drive. Yo, on some realness, not even joking or nothing, but anything can drive you to insanity. And you just have to make sure that you find yourself, and I mean your mind. Your mind is a terrible fucking thing. You know they say mind is a terrible thing to waste. Your mind will fuck you up. For real. It really will. And you think you're crazy, and it's all in your head. So sometimes people are having battles with their own mind. You know, and I tell myself every day, stop overthinking, Lay. Stop overthinking. You're overthinking too much. You're going to drive yourself insane. You know, so every day I am battling with trying not to drive myself literally insane and stick with what I do know and what I can handle. You know, because shit. And other than that, yeah, it's a wrap for me. You know, it's not funny, but it's the truth. So I have to tell myself that constantly. I'm telling y'all that too. For real. With love. All right. The next poem that we have coming up is titled Navigating Internal Wounds.
Navigating internal wounds. Scars so deep,
that they cannot be seen on the surface. They lay down the foundation of a roadmap that pain, steered from mistrust, naiveness, abandonment, violations from others, piloted by disloyalty and co-piloted by a shame. Sometimes they're on an avenue of doubt that heralds no comparison. A constant withdrawal into the introverted mind, fully dressed in a neon motherfucking vest, directing the affliction on an access road with no end. Yet, the moment you are propelled to heal, navigating those emotional wounds will become an excursion of awakening a new you, discovering a light within. You will approach this new power with joy, grace, admiration, gratitude. Her name is Peace. Because the path to healing is a journey, not a destination.
Appreciate you, Sunshine, for coming through with the poem Navigating Internal Wounds. It was really dope. I love it. I always love listening to anybody who comes through with some poetry for Write It Out, for real. And it doesn't matter who you are, you can do it. You a star. For real, we all stars anyway, you know. Most of us star seeds, light workers, all that good stuff. I shade, for real, y'all. Y'all already know. Because if y'all rock with me, then y'all already know. And if you don't know, you finna find out. Oh yeah. With that being said, we're gonna keep driving. Because I'm gonna be corny with my shit, so we're gonna keep driving on to the next poem, which is Drove to Win. Check it, y'all. Drove to Win by Late Night, original artist. Let me drive this stake right through your heart. End it all, take your breath away, though you need not worry for days to come, 'cause you have withered to a crisp by the blazing sun. As the dawning light has risen to begun, let me drive this force field of energy through your soul. Feel the rush of impact hit you hard, jolt you off your feet and thrown clear off the street. For this life is not what you seek. You cannot, for existing, disregard guzzling, influenced beyond the needles, pain deeply stricken cries, rejected, denied, reminisce back to the good times, empty blurred lines. You weep, into the evil they creep, but you do not see. Let me hit you with the elucidation that you may need, so you may not question my love I bring. Wise and true, illuminating justice, creator ensues. You do what you do, in a fog trail confused. Let me drive you to the road you wish to end. Make your choice. Am I the specific friend? Or are you here just to sin? Either way, you lose to the graceful wind. Let me drive you to the place where you can hold up your chin. Grin. See, the sun has come out and the colors do reflect and bend. Blend, ascend. Drove to a place where your dark and light are twins, and your willpower shall hopefully win. How the white men what is it? White men can't jump. When Rosie Perez says, sometimes in order to win, you have to actually lose, and sometimes when you lose, you actually win, right? So I mean, like, drove to win is like one of those cliche kind of things. Like, are you really driving to win? Are you really drove to like get into it or not? You know, I mean, I don't like to tell y'all too much on how I feel about my things, because when I write, I want y'all to figure out how it makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really press like, when I did this poem, what I was thinking was, because that's in my mind. When I write what I feel, I put it out on paper, and I want y'all to feel how y'all feel when y'all read it, when y'all hear it. You know what I'm saying? What? All right. The next poem up is This Abyss. Check it.
This abyss got pieces of me I can't name, parts I can't tame, so it feel like I can't take claim. And it's this feeling soaring in me, knocks me off balance when I take aim, self-sabotage, and I be too ashamed to take blame. And this burden reminds me of my chains, how I'm shackled to earth by human remains while my spirit transcends planes. Like who you wanna be? Excavating pieces of the old me buried under what used to be. The parts I gave to play free. The mask I gained for the ocean that used to be me. How they get you to not believe? Turn savage and abandon your roots and leaves. How they get you to leave? Trade in true power and lose sight of it for a fee. I don't think you feeling me. Fighting with vision and it can be manipulated through a TV screen. And they not gonna hear me scream cause I chose this. And that's the worst part of it. How I became complicit in the scheme of uprooting my own trees, trading in my green for a false currency. Copied my identity and sold me, revised with lies, peddling watered-down versions of my authenticity. I'm oppressed by they capitalize, and it took me this long to realize that I gotta carve space from the inside. And nobody ever tells you, even if you earned it, you still owe. Ain't no prize in the no, closed eyes, keep their pockets lined. How I learned that this was a war for my mind. Opening the eyes of the soul is how you truly cure the blind. My core under siege. I'm ripping off mechanisms I ain't even know wasn't me. Digging deeper, following where the roots lead, tracking who planted the seed. I see the victim in the other dead versions of me. Pieces of me I swore to never be, cause it hurt too much. And the world teaches you to be tough, but it never feels like enough. Like how you walk around applying layers of personality and it's just other people's stuff. Mad carrying ideologies that don't apply to me logically, just carrying words and handed down philosophy. So give me a minute to breathe. Take a step back and marvel at the mosaic pieces of me. I buried me, drowned me, drove me off the ledge just to prove to the dead I wasn't dead. And the things I felt I wasn't making up in my head. And this abyss is a full circle, ironically. Helps me see all the parts of me ever so clearly.
Thank you, Desi Lou, for coming through. I love her poems. I love all the poems, like I said, all the time. And if y'all been rocking with us for this minute and enjoying it, and you still here, you know what I'm about to say, y'all. Like and subscribe, and you'll be notified, for real. Become part of us. Become the Write It Out tribe. We're gonna start doing bigger things, y'all. I've been working on this platform to get us up on the stage, and that is definitely what's about to happen. For real, y'all. I'm hyped. I know y'all hyped. Okay, but I'm gonna drive y'all right all up in to the Write It Out venue. Watch. Y'all gonna enjoy yourselves. With that being said, we're coming up to the last poem, which is A Driven Rush. Check it out, y'all. What? A Driven Rush, Ballet Night, original artist. I was driven to begin again. To start at the white line, bent knees, hands placed firm to earth, eyes on the prize. I thought to be wise. Gunshot take off in stride, the heat on my back, adrenaline rush. Feet moving so fast, feel like a cliffhanger at the edge. Juice, Q, never do I see Bishop fall from the ledge. Blinders, on. Ambition strong to the goal. By any means necessary, said like former Malcolm Little. No tragedy, like the notorious big to so small.
and hearing the cheering, roughing, and roofing like Arsenio, echoing halls. Flamboyant as I look, stood alienatedly good, doing it chill. You better work to pay them bills. I got one thing to say, RuPaul, if you will, still. All in all, a driven rush as a total recall. Put a sweatband on my drenched face to see more clear in depth to the situation at near. New track sneakers to run the city, going and going, no change, Serengeti. Now out of breath, what's my purpose? Life fulfillment, the plan, stick to it. Risings are grand, wobbly legs unable to barely stand. An unfamiliar land, crowd cheering me on, crowd screaming, stay strong, crowd not smiling at all. I trip and stumble like Angie Stone, dispersive crowd. Was I truly all alone? Back on task, lifted to feet, elevated from my sore, forsaken dash. Heart racing, no longer chasing a goal, afraid of the unknown. This crowd is different, the track no longer round. My energy no longer bound. I am 10 inches from the ground. My path lit up. The driven rush is at its pace. My mental is calm. This is not a race. My body, my temple, my mind, my soul, I do not command it. I'm not the one. In control, driven to move, mindful, cautious, courageous, sincere, and slow. My aura leads me on my levitated toes, for it knows where to go. Driven from the start, driven beyond the heart, driven for love, driven from the star planets, from thee above. A Driven Rush by Late Night, original artist.
Yo, I hope y'all was feeling that. So I definitely was feeling it myself, you know what I'm saying? I've been like, so excited. I'm so excited. For real, I don't know why. I be so hyped some days, and some days I'm like, nah. But I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying my time with the Ride It Out tribe. Cause y'all a whole motherfucking vibe. Gotta always give y'all the shout outs for real. From up here, from right here, from all over. If y'all rocking with us, we rocking with y'all. And give us the love that, you know, we give y'all back. Cause I know I love y'all and I love doing this for y'all, for real. It's the reason why I do it. If y'all haven't got a chance, check out the short that I got up on YouTube. It's called On Off. It's a short poem for the word drive as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I figured, yo, I ain't gonna cram all my shit in here like, damn, late? The fuck, we know it's late night, but who the fuck wanna hear every one of your poems? So, you know, I mean, that's a short that I put up in there for y'all to rock and listen to. It's like 40 seconds or something like that. But anyway, all right, a few shout outs. If I haven't done it, I don't think I have. I'd like to give a shout out again to Goldieverse for winning the competition last month. Her shirt is ready and made. I'm just adding little finishing touches. As soon as I get it to her, y'all will see the full boom. And then y'all can order if y'all like. Y'all order with Late Night Original Apparel, and you can get shoes, jackets, shirts, all of that done for you, customized. You know what I'm saying? For real. And now, it is time for us to announce the word for the month. I know we damn near at the end of this month. Ain't even gonna cap. But the word for this month is the word that y'all chose on the poll. Now, I wasn't too happy about the word. I'm like, ah, damn it. Ah, man, come on. Why they gonna pick this word? Of all the words, and I even asked y'all to put some words up in there. I was like, put some words up in there. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how you feel. And y'all said, this is how we feel. So this is the word we got for this month of September. The word is bag. That's right. The word is bag. B-A-G. Bag. So guess what? I'm gonna have to go rack my brain somewhere and come up with some poems, or a poem at least. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a song, or maybe a rap. I never know how I feel. You know, I'm always writing it out. Because y'all need to too. It's therapeutic, for real. And by the way, I am trying to figure out a date. But I am going to do another live. Because I know a lot of you guys told me to do live and take it to TikTok as well. So I'm going to do that. And I got a lot of good things coming, y'all, for real. We stepping it up, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me that I need to reinvent. So that's what I'm doing. I love y'all. I'm Late Night Original Artist, and I'll check y'all on the next. Ride it out. One love. Always.
Ride it out with Lay. Ride it out, ride it out with Lay. Ride it out with Lay. Ride it out with Lay. Lay. Ride it out with Lay. Ride it out, ride it out, ride it out. Word deep in thought, a lot on the mind. Ride it out with Lay. Energy, one of a kind. Interrupts to unwind. It's therapeutic design. It can resonate with someone anytime is the time. Ride it out with Late Night and the whole tribe with the vibe. Open platform space to let loose and unwind. And we pray that you stay at how I usually slay. Closing out line, one love, y'all always I shade. Ride it out with Lay. Ride it out with Lay. Ride it out with